Sunlight fading on your skin. Where do we begin? The sun was dropping low against the brick wall. We didn't care about the world or who would call. Your fingers traced the shadow in my silhouette, a sweet intoxicating height I can't forget. We had the windows down, the summer in the air, tangling my fingers through your messy hair. And I thought we had it all figured out. No room for fear, no space for doubt. In the golden glow, we were burning bright in the golden hour, tasting love like a sweet wildflower, holding on to the promise of tomorrow, never thinking it would end in sorrow. Oh, we were golden, golden, yeah, we were golden. You whispered secrets that I locked inside my heart. Swore that the universe would never pull us apart. Laughing on the floor of my messy kitchen space, nothing could ever take the beauty of your face. Now it's just a memory, frozen in the frame. We were burning bright in the golden hour, tasting love like a sweet wildflower, holding on to the promise of tomorrow, never thinking it would end in sorrow. We were golden, but hours pass and shadows grow. The brightest lights are the first to go. I didn't see the dust creeping in, didn't know how the dark would win. We were burning bright, golden hour, tasting love like a sweet wildflower, holding on to the promise of tomorrow, never thinking it would end in sorrow. Golden, just an echo now, fading now, fading down, yeah, yeah. Golden. Silken skin, where you end and I begin. Midnight whispers running down my spine, pouring your devotion like a glass of expensive wine. The fabric shifts beneath the weight of our embrace. I can't escape the heavy rhythm of this place. You wrap me up in promises that feel so soft, taking my defenses, lifting me aloft. Wrapped in your luxury, trapped in your arms, blinded completely by all of your charms. Oh, it felt so safe on these silk sheets. We were making magic, never knew the ending would be so damn tragic. Skin on skin, breathing in the light, too caught up in the touch to ever wonder why. On these silk sheets, candle flickers, casting patterns on the wall. Caught in the illusion that we never fall. Your breath against my neck, a beautifully wicked song, making me believe that we could do no wrong. But silk is slippery and grips can slip away. On these silk sheets, we were making magic. Never knew the ending would be so damn tragic. Skin on skin, breathing in the light. Too caught up in the touch to ever wonder why. Now the fabric just feels cold and smooth. Nothing left here that your touch can soothe. It's a beautiful prison that you left behind, haunting my body, breaking my mind. On these silk sheets, we were making magic. Never knew the ending would be so damn tragic. Skin on skin, breathing in the light. Too caught up in the touch to ever wonder why. Cold sheets now, just silk and memories. Yeah. It's getting cold in here. You're sitting right across the room, but miles away, searching for the words we know we'll never say. The fire we started is burning down to ash, watching the foundation of the start to crash. You look at your phone, I look at the floor, both of us wondering what we're waiting for. The warmth is gone, the air is thin. Can't remember how we used to win. It's dying out. We're just staring at the fading embers. Neither one of us remembers how to make the fire burn again, how to fix the places where we've been. It's a cold, dark night in a lonely room, watching love meet its quiet doom. I try to reach out and touch your distant hand, but there's an ocean between us made of shifting sand. Your voice is formal, polite, and strictly dry. No passion left to even make you want to cry. The silence is louder than any screaming fight. We're just staring at the fading embers. Neither one of us remembers how to make the fire burn again, how to fix the places where we've been. It's a cold, dark night in a lonely room, Was it something I did? Was it something you said? Or did we just let the living turn dead? A slow motion car crash, a beautiful blur. I'm becoming a ghost of the girl that I were. We're just staring at the fading embers. Neither one of us remembers how to make the fire burn again, how to fix the places where we've been. Just ash, nothing left to burn, fading out. It's getting cold in here. Are you there? Can you hear me? Your voice is breaking through the digital space. Trying hard to remember the piece of your face, but you're shouting words that cut me like a knife, dismantling the pieces of our beautiful life. You say I'm too demanding, I say you never hear. The signal's terrible, but the hurt is crystal clear. We're breaking up, we're cutting out, drowning in the noise of this toxic doubt. Heavy on my line, there's too much static on the line tonight. We're lost in the static, we lost the fight. I can hear you breathing, but the connection is dead. Choking on the words that we should have never said. Hello, hello, are you even there? Or are you talking to the empty air? You pull away just when I need you to stay, leaving me stranded in the shade of gray. The line goes quiet, a terrifying drop. I'm begging the tears in my eyes to please just stop. You hit the button, you cut the cord. Is this the end and that we both can't afford? There's so much static on the line tonight. We're lost in the static, we lost the fight. I can hear you breathing, but the connection is dead. Choking on the words that we should have never said. Disconnect, reconnect, it's always the same. Playing these exhausting emotional games. I'm sick of the friction, I'm sick of the noise. We broke all the love like a couple of toys. There's too much static on the line tonight. We're lost in the static, we lost This is it. The moment the world stops. The keys are on the counter, the suitcase is packed. There's no turning back from this final act. You look at me with eyes so hollow and cold, breaking the stories that we previously told. My chest is tightening, I can barely breathe as I realize you are truly going to leave. The clock strikes 12, the final bell, dropping me straight into a living hell. Here it comes, the midnight drop, the sudden fall, watching you walk straight down the hall. The door clicks shut, the hammer hits, my fragile soul just tears into bits. The silence drops like a heavy stone, and suddenly I am completely alone. The echo of your footsteps lingers in the air. I'm falling to my knees on the carpet right there. The gravity of loss is pulling me down like a broken queen who just lost her crown. The walls are closing in, the air turns to ice, paying the ultimate devastating price. The midnight drop, the sudden fall, watching you walk straight down the hall. The door clicks shut, the hammer hits, my fragile soul just tears into bits. Why did you swear you'd always stay? Why did you throw our love away? I'm screaming your name to the empty night, but nobody's saving me from this blight. The midnight drop, the sudden fall, watching you walk straight down the hall. The door clicks shut. 12:05, barely alive, alone. Two in the night, still awake, sitting on the floor in my dim apartment view. Every single corner reminds me of you. The rain is sliding down the cold glass pane, trying to wash away this unbearable pain. Outside the window, the city lights glow, moving in a rhythm that's steady and slow. But I'm frozen in time, stuck in the past, wondering why the good things never last. The colors bleed, the 2 a.m. neon is reflecting in my tears, flashing red and blue, shining on my fears. In my soft silk robe, shivering with grief, search in the darkness for a moment of relief. vinyl player's glowing, spinning our song, telling me everything is entirely wrong. The pink and purple light paints the streaks on my face, a colorful disguise for a broken disgrace. The coffee table's cluttered with the wreckage of us, drowning in the shadows of a lost romance buzz. The music keeps playing a haunting refrain, blending so perfectly with the sound of the rain. The 2 a.m. neon is reflecting in my tears, flashing red and blue, shining on my fears. In my soft silk robe, shivering with grief, searching the darkness for a moment of relief. The city doesn't sleep, it doesn't care at all. It just watches a lonely girl slowly fall. Electric blues and bleeding red, spilling over the empty unmade bed. The 2 a.m. neon is reflecting in my tears, flashing red and blue, shining on my fears. The vinyl player's glowing, spinning our song. Rain on the window, neon on my face, just spin the record again. A single glass poured for a ghost, deep red liquid sitting on the wood. I'd drink it all away right now if I could, but the sight of it just reminds me of your lips, the way we used to celebrate with tiny little sips. Now it's just sitting there growing flat and cold, like the love we promised that suddenly turned cold. One glass for me, one glass for the void, looking at the empire we completely destroyed, staring at the room, untouched wine in the dark, quiet room. A bitter reflection of my current gloom is catching the light of the dying street lamps, while my cold heart suffers from these emotional cramps. I can't take a drink, I can't even taste, just watching our beautiful history go to waste. The dust is settling on the crystal stem, a tragic little monument, a broken requiem. I remember when we used to toast to the night. Everything felt easy, everything felt right. Now the bottle is heavy, a burden on the shelf. I'm losing my mind, I'm losing myself. Untouched wine in the dark, quiet room, a bitter reflection of my current gloom is catching the light of the dying street lamps, just watching our beautiful history go to waste. If I drink it, will it wash you away? Or will it make the memories decide to stay? I'm scared of the numbness, scared of the buzz, scared of remembering the way that it was. Touched wine in the dark, quiet room, a bitter reflection of my current bloom. Untouched, just like it. Let it spill, let it drip, pour it out. I see you everywhere. I walk past the door and I swear I see a shadow standing in the light, looking out at the meadow. But I blink my eyes and the image just fades. Left alone again with these terrible shades. The house is haunted by the things that we did, all the deep affection that we suddenly hid. Every corner holds a phantom of your smile, making me crazy mile after mile. They're watching me. There are ghosts in the hallway, ghosts in the bed, living completely inside of my head. I can hear your laughter echoing clear, even though there's nobody standing right here. Oh, this house is a graveyard of what used to be, and your memories hunting down me. I find a stray jacket hanging in the back, triggering another panic attack. It smells like your cologne in the winter rain, dragging me back to the center of the pain. I drop to the floor, holding the cloth, drawn to your flame like a helpless moth. There are ghosts in the hallway, ghosts in the bed, living completely inside of my head. I can hear your laughter echoing clear, even though there's nobody standing right here. Pick up the boxes, paint over the walls, but can't stop the way that your spirit calls. Exercise my heart, clear out the space. Somebody help me erase this place. Leave me alone. Yeah. Ghost, go away. Leave me alone. Yeah. So big. This bed is too big now. I've been lying on the left side for 3 whole days, staring at your pillow through a sorrowful haze. The space next to me is perfectly flat. Can't find comfort in a layout like that. The blankets are heavy, but they give no heat. Suffering through a total bitter defeat. The night is long when you're counting the hours, losing all my strength, losing my powers, shaking in the dark. Got a cold bed and some warm tears, facing the reality of all my worst fears. The sheets feel like ice against my bare skin, while the burning water falls from within. Cold bed, warm tears tonight. Nothing about this feels right. I reach out my hand in the middle of the night, forgetting for a second that you're out of sight. My fingers touch the linen and reality stings, remembering the tragedy that loneliness brings. I pull my knees close to my aching chest, giving up completely on the concept of rest. Got a cold bed and some warm tears, facing the reality of all my worst fears. The sheets feel like ice against my bare skin, while the burning water falls from within. We used to tangle our legs in the sheets. Now I'm just walking these desolate streets, in my mind searching for a spark, left entirely alone in the pitch black. Got a cold bed and some warm tears, facing the reality of all my worst fears. Cold bed, warm tears tonight. Just crying myself to sleep, warm tears on a cold pillow. You thought I'd stay here and cry forever? Think again. Yeah. Your sweet talked your way right into my life, promising the world, cutting like a knife. Your words were like syrup, thick and sweet, while you set up the stage for your little deceit. But I'm tasting the poison hidden inside. There's no more room for your pathetic pride. You thought you were slick, thought you were smart, playing with the pieces of my fragile heart. But the sugar is wearing off. Your love is just bitter honey, a beautiful trap. I'm snapping right out of this emotional nap. Sweet on the tongue, but it ruins the soul. I'm taking back all of my total control. Keep your fake sweet talk, I'm throwing it out. No more crying, no more doubt. You're calling my phone like nothing is wrong, hoping that I'll sing your favorite song. But the girl you manipulated left the building today. I see through the games that you wanted to play. Your sweetness is rotten, your nectar is sour. This is the moment I reclaim my power. It's just bitter honey, a beautiful trap. Beautiful trap. Snapping right out of this emotional nap. Emotional nap. On the tongue, but it ruins the soul. I'm taking back all of my total control. Did you think I was weak? Did you think I would break? Every single promise was completely fake. I'm washing my mouth of the taste of your name. You're the only one left to burn in your flame. Your love is just bitter honey, a beautiful trap. Snapping right out of this emotional net. On the tongue, but it ruined the soul. Keep your bitter honey. Done with the sweetness. It's bitter now. Bye. Should I do it? Here's time. 10 digits that I know completely by heart. The final string pulling my sanity apart. I stare at the screen, my thumb hovering high, remembering every single beautiful life. I press this button, the bridges are burned. A harsh lesson that I finally learned. No more late night texts when I'm feeling weak. No more validation that I shouldn't seek. Clearing the digital space. I'm gonna delete your number, erase the history. Turning your presence back into a mystery. No more waiting for the phone to light up. I'm emptying out this emotional cup. It hurts like hell, but it's time to let go. Goodbye to the boy that I used to know. I look at our photos one last final time before I commit this same emotional crime. We look so happy, frozen in the past, before the dark shadows were violently cast. Clicking delete on the threads and the chats. No more where are we goings or this and that. I'm gonna delete your number, erase the history. Turning your presence back into a mystery. No more waiting for the phone to light up. Goodbye to the boy that I used to know. Are you sure you want to delete this contact? The prompt on the screen makes a physical impact. My breath hitches close, but I press down select, protecting myself from your total neglect. I'm gonna delete your number, erase the history. Turning your presence back into a mystery. No more waiting for the phone to light up. Contact deleted, unsaved. Who is this? So quiet, empty. The anger is faded, the tears have gone dry, leaving me wondering, who exactly am I? I speak to the walls, but they don't say a thing. Just listening to the quiet sadness I bring. The apartment is huge when you're the only soul. Trying to figure out how to feel whole. Nothing is moving, the air is like lead. Stuck in the routine inside of my head. The vibration is gone. It's just a hollow echo in an empty space. No more traces of your beautiful face. Just the sound of my heartbeat ticking away in a world that's painted entirely gray. Hollow echo bouncing off the floor. I don't know who I am anymore. I drop a spoon and the clatter is loud. No noise around me to create a crowd. The silence is heavy, it rings in my ears, compounding the loneliness built over years. I'm a shell of a woman, a ghost in disguise, staring at the ceiling with wide open eyes. It's just a hollow echo in an empty space. No more traces of your beautiful face, just the sound of my heartbeat ticking away. I don't know who I am anymore. Can anybody hear me if I make a sound? Or am I completely lost underneath the ground? The valley of loneliness is deep in its way, with nowhere left for my spirit to hide. It's just a hollow echo in an empty space. No more traces of your beautiful face. Hollow echo, 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 echo. Just me. Silence. Learning to live with the dark, yeah, groove with it. I put on a record that we used to skip, pouring some tea, taking a slow little sip. The moonlight is streaming across the wood floor. I'm not looking out for your car anymore. I take a step forward, I sway to the beat, moving my lonely, uncovered bare feet. Nobody's watching, nobody's there, just the cool midnight air in my hair. I'm moving along, I'm just shadow, dancing in the living room, finding a way to survive through the gloom. Holding myself because nobody will, learning how to make my spirit stand still. It's just me and my shadow, moving in sync, slowing down the thoughts that make me think. The rhythm is soothing, the tempo is sweet, guiding the path of my lonely retreat. I spin in a circle, my rope flies around, finally loving this beautiful sound. I don't need your hands on my hips to feel fine. I'm learning to treasure this rhythm of mine. I'm just shadow, dancing in the living room, finding a way to survive through the gloom. Holding myself because nobody will, slowing down the thoughts that make me think. The shadow is dark, but it follows my lead, giving me exactly the comfort I need. I am my own partner, I am my own guide, no longer searching for a place I can hide. I'm just shadow, dancing in the living room, finding a way to survive through the gloom. It's just me and my shadow, moving in sync, keep on dancing, just me and I. It's gonna be alright. I forgot who I was, but I remember now. Hey. Spent too long being defined by your love, fitting myself in a cage like a dove, answering only to titles you gave, living my life like an emotional slave. But the glass has been shattered, the chains are undone. I'm looking straight at the rise of the sun. The fog is lifting away from my eyes, exposing the truth of your clever disguises. I'm standing up tall, I'm reclaiming my name, reclaiming my worth, finding my footing back on the earth. I am more than the heartbreak you left on the floor. I am stronger than I ever realized before. Watch me rise from the ashes of your silly game. Oh, I'm reclaiming my name. Hey, hey, oh, I'm reclaiming my name. The tears on my face have completely dried up. I'm pouring some joy in my empty gold cup. I look in the mirror and like what I see, a beautiful woman who finally is free. A hold over me has officially expired. I'm burning the bridge that we previously wired. I'm reclaiming my name, reclaiming my worth, finding my footing back on the earth. I am more than the heartbreak you left on the floor. Oh, I'm reclaiming my name. No more crying over spilled milk and wine. Hey. This life that I'm living is completely mine. Hey. You can't keep me down. No. You can't block my life. No. I'm taking my power back into the night. Oh, hey. Oh, I'm reclaiming my name, reclaiming my worth, finding my footing back on the earth. Watch me rise from the ashes of your silly game. I'm reclaiming my name. Yeah, my name. Remember it. Free. The sun is up, the storm has passed. The rain on the window has finally ceased, leaving my spirit in a state of deep peace. The neon lights are turned off for the day, as the morning light chases the shadows away. I open the curtains, I breathe in the air, no longer burdened by a sense of despair. It was a long dark night of the soul, but the pieces are back and I'm finally whole. The healing begins. It's a brand new dawn, a fresh new start, pumping new blood through my beautiful heart. The pain was a teacher, the breakup a door, leading me to what I was searching for. I'm letting go of the ghost of us, stepping onto a brand new bus. Goodbye to the sorrow, goodbye to the rain, goodbye to the heavy, unbearable pain. Hello to the woman I'm choosing to be, perfect, unbroken, and beautifully free. A fresh new start, pumping new blood through my beautiful heart. A new day, I made it through.